Hi guys, this is going to be the tutorial to show you how to make this Star of David granny square. For this tutorial you're going to need a 5mm hook, which is a size H hook for the US. You're going to need a bit of blue and white. And this is a total of 22 centimeters wide, or 8.6 inches, 8.5 inches. And tall, it's 20 centimeters, or 7.8 inches, or 8 inches. And it's 31 stitches wide and 30 stitches tall. So to start off, you need to get your white yarn here. Make your slip knot and chain 32. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 32. Okay. Now, you want to single crochet in the second chain from the hook, making sure you go under at least two of the stitches, and that's going to be your first. Then single crochet all the way down to the end and count your stitches to make sure you have 31 stitches. Also, I wanted to tell you something real quick. This pattern, see how it's not so defined on the bottom and the top? I didn't like that about the square, so I revised the pattern. So I'm hoping that this pattern is going to be better. We'll see at the end. Okay, so you finish your single crochets. Hopefully you counted your stitches to make sure you have 31. Then what you want to do now is chain 1 and turn. Now I'm going to pull up my tail here so that I can start working in my tail as I go along with these stitches. And you want to single crochet in all 31 stitches for this round as well. Okay, for round 3, you want to chain 1 and turn, and then you want to single crochet 14 across the top. One, two, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, we need 15 stitches white here, and then the next one we need blue. So on this 15th stitch of white, what we're going to do is go through, pull up a loop, then get your blue yarn, leaving yourself a little bit of a tail here. Pull through those 2 stitches, just like that. We completed the single crochet with our blue. Pull your white to make it tight, and then in the next stitch I'm going to work over my blue yarn here. Pull up a loop, grab your white, and complete the single crochet with the white. Pull your blue yarn just to tighten it up some, and don't work over your tail here because the blue will show through. You don't need that yet. So just complete the remainder of the single crochets on this side. When you get to the end, chain 1, turn. Still have your blue attached here. And you can always twist the project to release if the yarn starts to get twisted on each other. So for this round, you want to single crochet 13, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And this 14th stitch here, pull up a white, get your blue, and just pull it through those 2 stitches. Now in the next stitch, you're going to be working over, like you're working over a tail, working over the white, pull through. You need to do 1, 2 full stitches of blue, and then the third one, pull up a blue, and then go through both those blue loops with white. Now not working over the blue, push that away, continue with just the white, doing single crochets to the end of the row. When you get to the end of the row, chain 1 and turn. I'm going to untwist my yarn on itself here. Okay, for this round, you want to start off by single crocheting the first 12 stitches with white. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And for the 13th stitch, again, we're going to go down, bring up 1 loop of white, grab your blue yarn, and pull through both of those loops. Make sure that you don't have a lot of excess here with the blue so that it kind of blends in good. Pull, tighten your white a little bit, and then in the next stitch, grab your white because you're going to be working it through. Do 4 stitches of blue, whole blue, full stitches. Okay, we got 4 full stitches. Now for the 5th, go down, bring up a loop, get your white, pull through both of those blue loops, and then not hiding the tail of the blue, leave the blue here. Continue again to single crochet just with your white all the way to the end of the row. When you get to the end, chain 1 and turn, and untwist your yarn if you need to. For round 6, we're going to be single crocheting the first 11 with white. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And on the 12th, we're going to pull up a white loop, grab our blue yarn, pull it through both white loops, pull your white yarn to tighten up your stitch. And the next stitch, working with your white, you're carrying it along with you. You're going to do 2 full stitches of blue, and then the third one you're going to pull up a loop, switch back to white. You're going to go down, pull up a white, and then you're going to use your blue yarn to pull through both those white loops. And again, go through, pull up a blue, pull through with your white yarn, and then the next, this next 3 stitches here, we're going to be using just the blue. So after you've switched back from the white, stay with blue for 2 stitches. And then on the 3rd stitch, pull up blue, pull through with white, and then continue, not carrying the blue with you, continue all the way to the end. the end of row 6, chain 1, turn. For row 7, we want to do 10 full white single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and on the 11th one, pull up a white, get your blue, pull through, and make sure that you let your blue be loosened so that it can go through, but still remain tight so that it doesn't stick out. It'll blend in. Carrying your white along with you, you want to single crochet 2 full blues, and then the third blue, go in, grab white, carrying your blue with you. You want to do 2 full white stitches, and then on the third, pull up a loop, get your blue yarn, pull through, carry your white with you. You want to do 2 full stitches of blue, and then on the third, pull up a blue loop, pull through with your white, drop your blue, don't carry it with you. You want to finish the remainder of this 7th row with white single crochets. At the end of row 8, chain 1, turn. Now for row 9, you want to single crochet with your white for 9 full stitches. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The 10th stitch, I'm going to pull up a loop, grab your blue, and pull it through. Then carrying your white along with you, single crochet 2 full blue stitches, and on the third, pull up with the white, and then carrying your blue with you, you want to do 4 full white stitches. 2, 3, 4. On the 5th, pull up white, switch to blue, continuing to carry your white with you, single crochet 2 full blue stitches, and on the third, change to white, and then continue with your white along to the end. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and cut, leaving some tail to be worked in later. I'm going to cut my blue yarn. Then I'm going to finish the end of my row here. This is row 8. When I get to the end, I'm going to chain 1, turn. For row 9, we do 3. We need 3 white stitches at the beginning, so we're going to be doing 2 full stitches of white. 1, 2, and on the third, bring up a white loop and get your blue yarn, leaving yourself just a little bit of tail to be worked in later. You want to grab and pull through those 2 loops. Grab your white yarn, tighten it, and you're going to be carrying your white yarn as you do this row of blue. And we're going to need a total of 25 blue. So when we get to the 24th, we'll have to switch back to white. So we'll need 24 full stitches of blue. Make sure that you carry your white along with you. It's 2, and I'm also working over my blue tail here too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this blue here from where we cut off before, I'm going to bring it up too, so I can start working over it this round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm still carrying my white along with me. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Now for our 25th stitch, pull up a blue, switch to yellow. Yellow, white, switch to white. And drop your blue, don't carry it with you. Single crochet these last 3 stitches. And that's the end of row 9. Chain 1, turn. I'm going to turn it around once and twist my yarn. Pretty much have to untwist your yarn at the end of every row. And for 10, it's going to be exactly the same as what we just did in the last row. So single crochet your first 2 full with white, and on your third you want to grab and complete the stitch with your blue. Then now for the next 24 stitches, carrying your white along with you, you want to single crochet with your blue. Got my 24th stitch done. Now for the 25th, pull up a blue, pull through with your white, grab your white, not carrying your blue with you, complete those last 3 stitches on the end. Chain 1, turn, and that ends round 10, untwist your yarn. So for round 11, still fighting with my yarn here, just a second. Okay, for round 11, we need to do 3 full white stitches. Then on the 4th, you need to do a half white one like this. Grab your blue, complete the stitch. Now with your blue yarn, you want to do 2, carrying your white along with you. Do 2 full stitches of blue. Then on the 3rd, pull up a blue loop, change to white. And then you want to do 1 full stitch of white, carrying your blue yarn with you. And then the next white stitch is a half. You want to switch back to your blue. And then you want to do 3 full blue stitches, carrying your white with you. Then on your 4th blue stitch, pull up a blue, switch to white. Then for 4 full stitches of white, single crochet, carrying your blue yarn with you. Then on the 5th, pull up. Okay, oh, the Vega Lily. Pull up your blue, change to your blue color. Then you want to do 2 full stitches of blue. Then on your third, pull up blue loop, pull through with your white. Then we're now going to just finish with the white for the remainder of this wait. No, we're in the half part here. We need to do, sorry, my daughter coming in here threw me off. Let's see. We have 5. I'm sorry, we needed to do blue. We needed to do blue here for 3 full stitches. 1, 2, 3. And then on the 4th one, bring up a blue loop, switch to white. And then we want to do 1 full white stitch. And then you want to do a half, pull up a white loop, pull through with your blue. And then you want to do 2 full blue stitches, carrying your white with you. 1 and 2. The third blue stitch, you want to pull up a loop, switch to white. And then you want to stick with white. Don't carry your blue with you for these last stitches. These last 4 white stitches. In just a second, my daughter wants me to get her some food, so I'm going to have to pause this moment. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. We're on row 12. For row 12, we start this off by single crocheting 4 full stitches. 2, 3, 4. And on our 5th, we pull up, get our blue yarn here, pull through both white loops. Then we need 1 full blue stitch, carry your white with you. And then the second blue stitch is a half. Pull up a loop, change to white. And then we're going to need 2 full white stitches, carry your blue with you. The third white stitch, we pull up a loop, change to blue. And then we need to do 1 full stitch of blue, carrying your white with you. Pull up on the next blue stitch and switch to white. And then for 6 full white stitches, carrying your blue along with you, you need to do 6 full white stitches here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we need to grab up a loop, switch to our blue, and for 1 full blue stitch, and then the next one is a half, change to white, and then let's move this over here. For 2 full white stitches, the yarn getting twisted on me. You're carrying your blue with you. 2 full white, and then you want to switch on your third white to blue, and then you want to do 1 full blue stitch. In the next blue stitch, pull up a loop, switch to white, and then drop your blue. Don't carry it with you. You want to single crochet these last 5 stitches. And then untwist your yarn. Because I know mine's all twisted up. Then I'm going to chain 1 and turn. That was row 12. So for row 13, we're going to need 4. Also, it's going to be almost the same, not quite, but we're going to start the same. We do 4 solid white, and then the 5th, pull up white, switch to your blue, do 1 solid blue, carrying your white with you. The 2nd, you want to switch back to white, and then for 2 solid white for the next 2 stitches, and then on the 3rd, you want to switch back to blue, and then you want to do a half blue, so just pull up a blue, switch back to white. Only doing 1 stitch there. And then for the next 8 stitches, carrying your blue along with you, you want to do 8 solid white stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And for your 9th, you want to do half, switch to blue. And then it's going to be a half of blue, 1 stitch. So you're going to just pull up another blue, switch right back to white. Then you're going to want to do, carrying your blue with you, 2 full white stitches. The 3rd, pull up a white and switch back to blue. And then you're going to do 1 full blue stitch and then 1 half. Switch back to white, and then not carrying your blue with you, you just want to finish the last 5 stitches with white. Then untwist your yarn. Okay. Now for row 14, you want to chain 1, turn, and you want to do 5 solid white stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the 6th, you want to switch to blue. So pull up a white, get your blue, pull it through, tighten your white. Carrying your white along with you, you want to single crochet 4 full blue stitches. 3, 4. And on the 5th, pull up a blue, switch to white, and then carrying your white stitches, your blue yarn with you. From now on, when you're in the middle of the star, you're going to be carrying your yarn along with you, unless I tell you differently. So always carry the opposite color with you. So for the next stitches, you want to single crochet 8 white stitches. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The 9th, pull up, switch to blue. Then you're going to want to do 4 solid blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th, pull up blue, switch back to white, And for the remaining stitches, not carrying your blue with you, just complete the row with white. And this tutorial is 30 minutes already, so I'm going to go ahead and end this as part 1. And we're ending on the 14th row, so I'm going to start on the 15th row on part 2 of this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned for the second tutorial.